Thank you for joining me, Mary. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what office you're from?
My name is Mary Clegg. I'm from the Somerset office. May 8th, I'll be with you for 8 years with this company. I did this line of work for about 32 years.
And how did you know this career was the career for you?
I took care of my parents till they both died at home. They had cancer. And I worked in nursing homes before and everything else.
Nice. Did you ever have any challenges while working at CRI?
Not really. I love all my consumers. They're older people. I deal with mostly, I have 95, 96.
Why did you choose a direct care worker and not something?
I don't know. I like to work with older people. I always had jobs that I worked around older people.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather work with older people than younger people.
How do you connect with the consumer on like a personal level?
I just know how to talk to them, how to understand their situations. And like I said, I always work with older people, so you can pretty well tell the moods and stuff like that.
Right, right. If I asked your consumer, what would they say they like the most about you?
I'm caring.
Okay. Do you work well with your consumers?
Yes, I do. Matter of fact, if you ask the office, some of the consumers that I only filled in with is all the time trying to call to get me back there permanently.
When you are stressed out, what kind of things do you like to do to de-stress yourself?
I go home and cook and clean and aggravate my husband.
Do you have any hopes for your consumers? Do you have any positive thoughts for them?
Thoughts for the consumer or for the company?
Both.
Well, right now with COVID, everything's kind of, up in the air, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I try to have safety for myself and plus the consumers. But other than that, everything's going pretty well here, except, Crystal's gone. And Katie and Jolene is picking up the slack, and I think they're doing a terrific job.
What if your consumer's having a bad day? What do you do to turn their day around or make their day a little better?
Some of mine have a bad day. I just give them a hug.
Would you recommend this job to somebody else? And why would you recommend this job?
Actually, I have recommended some of my friends in the near future that I'm 69, I'll be 70.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking for something part-time. And I said this would be perfect. Because they worked around in nursing homes and things like that, and they understand. This is more on one-on-one, where nursing home anymore, you're like assembly line.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be pushed, and especially shower, you don't really get time to be more one-on-one.
Mm-hmm. And how do you help your consumer keep their independency?
To keep fit, I have a lady right now. I watch the physical therapist, give her exercise, and I try to say, okay, let's get up and move instead of staying in your chair all day.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get your walker and let's, walk around the living room a little bit, or let's do heel toe, or your stretching exercises.
Nice.
That keeps them up and moving.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me see if I have some more. And you said you worked for CRI for 32 years. That's a long time.
Well, not for CRI, different companies in this area. CRI just came to this area 7.5 years ago. I actually took my training in Altoona.
But would you like to say anything else to your consumers or about your consumers?
I can actually say all my consumers that I have are loving and kind.
Mm-hmm.
And if they get in a foul mood, you know, you just have to try to joke and carry on and try to get them out of that bad mood.
Right. I wanted to say thank you so much for coming out to Somerset and talking to me.